Hi everyone, I'm Newlyn Archinell from Integrity Wealth Consulting with your November 2015 Educational Economic Update. We're going to talk about the events that influenced the markets over the last month and let you know what they might mean to you as the investor. And remember at the very end to stay tuned for a required disclosure statement. On balance, October was generally a pretty good month for stocks as they recovered some ground after a very volatile September. Let's take a look at a few of last month's major events. Third quarter earnings season kicked off in October and the news was pretty lackluster. Out of 253 S&P 500 firms that had reported in, profits were up just 2.4%, while revenues were down slightly by 1.4% over third quarter 2014. So what does that tell us? Well, it tells us that U.S. companies are still dealing with a lot of headwinds like weak global growth, the strong dollar, and of course, volatile oil prices. Keep in mind these are overall results. If we actually exclude the struggling energy sector, total earnings would be 4.7% on 1.3% higher revenues. There are also a lot of individual success stories from companies that have achieved great results despite all these challenges. As financial professionals, our job is to help our clients find those individual success stories. In other news, the Federal Reserve's Open Market Committee met again in October and surprised no one when it voted to hold rates stable. However, the official statement told investors to hold on to their hats because a rate hike might come as early as December if the economy continues to improve. But our first look at third quarter economic growth showed that gross domestic product grew a paltry 1.5%. Now, this is just a preliminary report, and economists will, of course, revise the data several more times moving forward. However, we can see that growth slowed sharply as U.S. businesses cut back on restocking their warehouses. Will weak growth cause the Fed to hold back on rate hikes later this year? Very possible. However, many economists expect growth to pick up again in the fourth quarter, given the underlying strength in the U.S. economy. So it could come down to a coin toss for the Fed. We'll keep you updated, of course, on what happens. And please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you would like to discuss your personal situation, please give us a call, 724-940-9060. We'd be happy to talk to you. That's it for the November Educational Economic Update. Again, thank you so much for watching. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision.